Hi, my name is Alistair Turnbull and I am an author. I have written a book called Robert Burns' Women, which looks at 12 poems inspired by women in Robert Burns' life. One of those poems is Handsome Nell, which I have in front of me on my computer. Not only in the book do I tell you the poem and what it's about, I also tell you who Nell is. And also I do the same for the other 12 women with the other 12 poems. Who were they? How were they involved in Robert's life? Was it a good outcome in the relationship or was it a bad one? There you go. So it gives you the poem, it gives you a bit about the woman, and it also tells you how it ended up. And there's also a modern translation of each poem in the book as well, because it's sometimes very difficult to understand some of the Burns poetry because of the language it's used. So there's the original poem, and then there is a modern English translation after it. The modern English translation sounds terrible, but it's just there to let you know what's actually happening in the original poem because of the difficult language involved. Anyway, let's have a look at this I've got in front of me. It is Handsome Nell by Robert Burns, written in 1774. Once I loved a bonny lass, aye, and I love her still, and whilst that virtue warms my breast, I love my handsome Nell. As bonny lasses I have seen, and mony full as braw, but for a modest graceful mien, the like I never saw. A bonny lass, I will confess, is pleasant to the ee, but without some better qualities, she's no a lass for me. But Nelly's looks are blithe and sweet, and what is best of all, her reputation is complete, and fair without a flaw. She dresses icy clean and neat, both decent and genteel, and there's something in her gait gars any dress look weel. A gaudy dress and gentle air might slightly touch the heart, but it's innocence and modesty that polishes the dart. 'Tis this in Nelly pleases me, 'tis this enchants my soul, for absolutely in my breast she reigns without control. A great poem. The first poem Robert Burns ever wrote, actually. Nelly, who was Handsome Nell? She was a girl called Nellie Kilpatrick. She was a daughter of the local mill owners, and Robert met her because his father, William Burns, had got some extra help in to bring in the harvest. And at the time it was a tradition to pair a male and a female together, one for strength and one for better hand skills. So Robert was paired with Nellie Kilpatrick, and he obviously fancied her because he wrote that poem. Here's the modern English translation that I've got in the book as well. It doesn't sound that great, but it helps you understand the language. So here we go. A modern translation of Handsome Nell. Once I loved a beautiful girl, and yes, I love her still, and whilst that virtue warms my heart, I'll love my handsome Nell. Some beautiful girls I have seen, and many just as beautiful, but for a modest graceful look, the like I never saw. A beautiful girl, I will confess, is pleasant to the eye, but without some better qualities, she's no a girl for me. But Nelly's looks are gentle and sweet, and what is best of all, her reputation is complete, and fair without a flaw. She dresses always so clean and neat, both decent and refined, and there's something in the way she walks, makes any dress look kind. A showy dress and easy air might slightly touch the heart, but it's innocence and modesty that polishes the dart. It's this in Nelly that pleases me, it's this that enchants my soul, for absolutely in my heart she reigns without control. There you go. To finish this off, just to let you know, Nellie Kilpatrick actually didn't fancy Burns. I don't think they ever went out together. And she later on married a guy called William Bowen, who was a coachman to the Laird of Newark. And I think they lived happily ever after. And Nellie Kilpatrick is also the Nell that is mentioned in another poem by Burns called Halloween. Well, I hope you liked this introduction to Handsome Nell and to my book, Robert Burns' Women. You can buy the book on Amazon. It's an ebook. You can buy it on iTunes. You can buy it on Kobo, Barnes and Noble. Just look up the name, Robert Burns' Women, and it's 12 poems inspired by women and his life. Please read it, enjoy it, and give me a review if you like it. So from now until the next book that's coming up, which is going to be called Robert Burns' Nature, 12 Poems Inspired by Nature, I hope you enjoy Burns and keep reading him. Bye for now.